It's playing better this year than it was last year, I think, because it's a bit tougher, a bit narrower, grass a bit longer in the rough, obviously. Greens are running good, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge.
Well, for me as a resident pro here, I feel this year's setup will be a bit tougher. From par 72 reduced to 70. Well, for average golfer like me, I think it will be quite long. But for those boys, I think it will be easy course for them.
It's playing different from last year, and obviously we have a slight disadvantage because of the par 4 is being converted to par 5 is being converted to par 4. So I think it's playing long.
It will make a big difference. I mean, most of it was a birdie hole last year, and this year it was kind of a conversion for par only. And I think it'll make a big challenge for this year.
Doesn't affect so much. I mean, everybody playing the same hole, the same condition. I think it's just. I think it's good for a change. I think we'll see what happens.
Obviously, last year the cut was -4, so they tried to bring that down a bit. Yeah, it's going to be tough, and going to hit 2 good shots to get on these greens, and definitely on these long par 4s.
Basically, I just worked a little bit more on my ball flight, trying to hit a little bit higher, because the greens can get a little bit firm in the afternoon. So I think with the higher ball flight, you're definitely going to give yourself a little bit more opportunities to score well.
Well, we had the opportunity to go out there, play as many rounds as we can over the past month or so. So I guess that helped get familiar with the course, accustom yourself to how the course plays, and I think the local boys are very lucky to have that privilege.
Well, I've been practicing some low shots and hitting some more wedges, hit some low wedges in. So because it's just a few holes that are really long. The par 5s to par 4s, those are the ones that just try to reduce the mistake, and the rest hit a good wedge in, nice birdie.
Well, I'm using the Titleist Pro V1X, right? It will help me to gain another maybe 10 to 15 more yards longer.
I'm playing the Titleist Pro V1X, and I've always been playing Pro V1 for most of my career, so fairly comfortable with the way the ball flies, and especially this week when the wind kind of picks up towards late morning, early afternoon. So with the ball spinning less, I think it will allow me to keep the ball under the wind or play through the wind and have more control through this week.
Alright, I'm using this year's Titleist Pro V1X. It's good, especially with my driver, because I tend to spin it quite a fair bit, so the ball flight is a little bit more consistent. It doesn't balloon up too much. With the wedges, I get a good feel anywhere from 60 to 100 yards. So with the wedge game, I think you need a little bit more control, and with that ball, with V1X, I'm actually getting that.
I'm using a Titleist Pro V1 golf ball. I think it's helping me a bit of the distance and spin better around the greens, and I like the feel when I putt with the ball.
Definitely a plus. Definitely a plus, because by giving 20 spots to us, I think it gives us a lot better exposure, to games of such scale. So I think it's always good for the game, good for the country, and we hope tournaments in future, or more tournaments, should be coming up with this kind of support.
Well, this is a big event, and most of the young guys, I think, will benefit a lot, learn from the touring pros who are really playing and practicing very hard to make a living out of the game. So I think we got a few young guys who are doing quite well, and the only thing they lack of golf tournament. I think tournament like this will help them a lot.